So basically it is like my array. We are going to keep it like this only. We cannot do anything there. But we need to write like this. So say concat, I'm putting like, okay, array. This is my new array been created. My array, I'm just taking this out. Okay, this is a function how you need to write whenever you want to concatenate something. Okay, so concating, what I'm doing is 7, 8, 9. Okay, and I'm just closing this syntax. Now when you see what happened, how if you want to use a concat function, okay, append is basically going to modify your complete, the original array. But if you don't want to concatenate your original array, but you just want to add that something up into my main array, I want to see how it going to be like.
Hello guys, welcome to another grand interesting video on your Leansimcorp channel, and in this today's video we are going to understand about arrays and their functions and different scripting methodologies with their applications. Also we are going to understand a logic how to create palletization logic. That is what also we are going to look into this today's video, and we are going to understand in detail about different scriptings related to arrays. Okay, so basically we have already covered part 1 and part 2 where we have understood how this logic and this simulation model works. If you haven't watched that video, we would request you to watch that. And this is a part 3. We are going to start with ahead of what we have learned till now. Okay, so let's complete the logic of palletization, and then we will go to understand about different array functions and different array scripting methodologies. So I'm just resetting this and running this, and I'll just show you what's happening is the parts are already available here in the queue. We are getting the pallets in the different orders. Okay, so based on the pallet order, we need to palletize those based on our available part options, and then those are supposed to be palletized. So if I just show you, the first pallet was CD3. I'll just drag that pallet out, and if you could see the parts which we have on that, those are CD3 parts. Okay, so whichever type of pallet is going to come in, that or those parts we need to pull in. Okay, so this pallet is BC2, we need to bring in BC2 SKU. Okay, so that is how this logic has to be created, and now we will look into that how this logic is supposed to be created. Okay, so what we did is that this queue FG storage, we get the parts from the processor in sequence. Okay, after their processings, they are going to be produced in the production order of the parts. Okay, so irrespective of the packaging order, the part creation order is different. Okay, from here we are creating the pallets which are coming in the different order. Okay, depending on customer requirements, those will be coming out in here, and whenever our pallet comes here, our order is generated. Okay, and that is going to be getting printed here as CD3 was our part type or part which is to be required. So the customer order is for CD3 10 parts, okay, onto that pallet. So what is made is that we are basically it's a conventional method. We have just connected by a connection out in there. Okay, so but the thing is we have put it in a pull condition here. What we have done in the pull condition is here, if you could see in the pull requirement, I had set it up that whichever pallet is going to come onto my separator, that type of part I need to pick it up. Okay, so what I've done is on whenever a part is going to come onto my combiner on entry, what I've done is I have set it up a type. Okay, I've set it up which type of parts I need to pull in onto the FG storage one buffer. Okay, I've created a new label named type. Here I print in the value of the pallet label, okay, which comes onto the separator. Where on the separator I put it on entry trigger, which if you see, whenever I get a pallet, fresh new pallet, I put that pallet type label to this queue. On exit, what we have done here is basically we have assigned the values of the items, or all the part references. We are creating a label, we are creating an array of those. Okay, so we are creating 10 items are to be palletized onto a pallet. We are creating the array of those 10 items and setting up a label onto an item named as items loaded.
okay, and we are printing the value of array to that item label. Okay, so this is the part of output. But if I talk about input, how we control that whichever pallet is going to come, that only those parts we need to pick up, that has been controlled by pull strategy here, where we put in the pull requirement as type and current.type. Okay, so you need to check a current.type value and you need to refer to the item type. Okay, so that is how it works. So I have just put it here, what I can say, a empty pallet for an order of CD3, and now if you see, my production has been started, but the parts produced, okay, are AC1, so those will not be pulled onto the separator. Okay, so whenever I am going to get the CD3, then only I am going to get those parts being pulled onto the pallet. Okay, so if you see, the oranges are BC1, the greens are AC2, and you see I've created my order of CD3, and here you see the CD3 order has been created. Then if you look at the other, for premium content, do not forget to visit our website leansimcorp.com, where you will be getting all these premium contents available. So talking about what things you're going to get in, you're going to get in simulation solutions, you're going to get premium training classes for simulation stuffs, you will be getting 3ds model file support, you can buy modules, you can access to simulation case studies, you can visit our services, also you can visit the blogs which you're going to get. So I was talking about simulation solutions, right? You can schedule one-on-one session with us, for training and details. You can access our digital assets like learning center. Okay, so here comes the booking online appointment. Talking about training classes, you can access premium training classes. Once you are going to purchase our subscriptions, you will be able to access our training classes which are listed out here, and these are continuously getting upgraded, guys. Talking about blogs, here we bring in blogs from travel experiences, health, devotionals, like industrial engineering, personality development, simulation tech, and lot more interesting and exciting. So do not forget to visit our website leansimcorp.com for premium content, blogs, and lots more.